Jim. How are we doing today? I understand we have another unboxing
Yes,
for our viewers.
that is correct, Gregor. I'm Jim Boski. That was Greg. Welcome to another edition of Casual Collectors and Cocktails. This is a quick one, but another unboxing, which we know people love so much. I'm going to try my best to keep this one a surprise and not spoil it ahead of time. But
I
do
do have a guess.
you have a guess? All right.
The crystal ball.
Okay.
The crystal ball says, I see three people out of money in their college fund. Your poor kids.
Oh, that's not true because I'm a bargain hunter, Greg. You know
All
that. I don't
right.
spend a lot
All
of
right.
money on these collectibles. That's the whole point of this show is that, I do it very frugally. I'm very frugal with my purchases. So,
All right. Then I will continue and say, what's in the box?
What's in the box?
what's in the
What's in the
box? That's right.
box?
What's in this box? In order to open this box, one of our new subscribers, a super fan, Chris from Massachusetts, suggested that I not use my good old handy dandy trusty grocery store razor blade opener, but instead use a really cool knife. I don't know why he wanted this, but I have one of these crazy knives here, and I'm going to
Well,
open the box.
thank you, Chris from Massachusetts. I hope you enjoyed the Super Bowl.
That's not nice. He's one of our super fan subscribers, Greg.
Oh,
What?
but it was enjoyable,
You have to
wasn't
be
it?
nicer. But he said that I should open this up like a ninja master. I hope I didn't just cut like the actual collectible with that. That would be a shame.
Yeah.
Again, try not to hurt myself or any of my viewers. And hey, just an early, shout out to the seller. It looks like it's very well packaged. And I'm gonna put the knife down very carefully. Open this up. Okay. Bubble wrap, always
Bubble wrap,
appreciated.
always fun.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, seller.
Sometimes more enjoyable than the product.
Yeah, interesting. Oh my gosh. Well, folks, we talked about how size matters.
Oh, thank the maker.
Maybe size really does matter, right? You saw this in our video, and towards the end of that episode, I just want to be really careful taking this out. It looks like they included like some extra packaging here. I guess we don't need that. Extra cardboard, won't need that. Sometimes I get little special messages from people in these, but don't necessarily need it. There's the eBay receipt. Oh gosh, look how nice this is. Now I knew there was some damage to the box and some wear and tear. I'm totally okay with that. But for the money and the price, again, we were kind of touring through all these different 1978 12-inch figures, and this one popped up, and I said, whoa, 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 wait a second. Look, with the box in this condition, this one looks pretty good. And I think it was listed just over $140, maybe $145. I'll cut to the footage from that video. But I went to buy this, and I got super excited, and I relied upon the advice of my eBay guru, Greg, and said, I'm going to buy this right now. He goes, whoa, 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 slow down, Jim. I'm like, no, I need to get this because if you're familiar with like the concept of buyer's remorse, I didn't want to have like, I didn't buy it buyer's remorse, I didn't get it, So Greg then kind of chimed in with his expertise.
Looks are droids.
This
There's
is,
a best offer option on the auction, Jim. Make the best offer.
I was like, are you
And
sure? I was like, I was really scared and nervous. He goes, no, 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 here, let me give you some pricing information. And I tried it, and boom, I succeeded. And thank you to the seller for accepting my offer. It wasn't dramatically lower. I think we all know that you can't lowball on those things. But I did get a few bucks off, and that helped like offset some of the shipping. Gosh, I'm so happy with this. You'll have no idea because I've never had one of these, and the 3PO is a really good example of this. Just a really cool toy. A really cool
looks better
action
than I thought it was
figure.
going to be.
Really cool action figure, Greg. Because
Yeah,
some
it
people
looks,
dispute
looks
that.
great. I thought there was going to be more damage to the box, but that looks really good.
Yeah, it does have a little tear on the top, and again, that was completely, captured in the photos. They did a really good job photographing it, but this box overall is in fantastic condition. I mean, so much so, I don't know. I think I'm going to display this in my collection outside the box. Usually you can remove these pretty easily without damaging the box. And maybe I'll create a short to kind of show off the 3PO itself, because it's obviously in like pristine condition. I mean, from years and years ago. So
Is it Schrodinger's cat that you know what's in the box? Is it alive? Is it dead?
right, if you
Or is
can't
that
see
too?
it, does it exist? This is like quantum
Yeah.
theory.
So
This
does it exist if it's not in the box?
that's a little too deep thinking for casual collectors, I think. But
All right.
if you want
What's
to
the line?
comment on that with Greg, along with if you are a female and you're interested in getting in touch with Greg, as we
Like
always
and
say,
subscribe.
like and subscribe. That's right. He would like to hear from you. But thanks, everybody. Greg, as always, you get the final word, right? Is that true? I don't know. I try. But
Watch, enjoy, and comment.
yes.